Hey guys, welcome to Pretty Girl Cosmo. How's all my pretty girls doing today? That's awesome. I am so excited to do this look with you guys today. It's kind of my full coverage mom glam. I'm really excited. I'm so happy that you guys are here. I'm so happy that we're doing this. And I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Don't forget, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on that little bell right about here. That'll give you notifications every time I post something. Also, all my different forms of social media, hit me up there. Let me know what you guys want to see. What do you want me to do? What products do you want me to try out for you? I'm willing to do all that for all my pretty girls out there. So, whatever you girls need or want from me, leave me a comment, like, subscribe, and let's get to this beautiful look. See you soon, ladies. All right, guys, let's get started. So we're going to start with primers. I'm going to use this Forever Makeup Forever. It is green, so it goes over my red spots. And I only use it in those spots. So this is great. You just take a pea-size amount, and I just do it right in here. Right here to right here is where I am the absolute reddest. And it just kind of calms it down a little bit. For all over primer, we're going to be using Urban Decay Optical Illusion. I'm like, wait a second, I know that one. I use it quite a bit. So this is just going to go ahead and, take care of those big old nasty pores. And this, again, pea-size amount, not much. All right, so we're going to start with a CC cream. Now we're doing a full coverage. So I want to do a nice CC cream, and it's light, and it's by It Cosmetics. I love the consistency of it. It's very light, but it's a CC cream, so it's just kind of a color corrector. So we're going to get that, and then I'm going to use my beauty blender. We're going to blend that all out. It is a foundation. You can use, well, no, it's a CC cream. You can use it as a nice base for an all-day look, It is nice in that respect. It is thin enough where you can go a little bit more natural, but still have that coverage of just the little stuff. So sometimes when I'm doing a glam look where I know I'm going to be going all day long and I don't know what time I'm going to have to freshen up, so I like to do this underneath my foundation because I know it's going to last, and I know that even if it comes off, it's still going to look really nice. And that's what you're ultimately going for. Anyone who's wanting to do a full face, we don't want to look like it's a full face by any means. So that's why blending is so important. So we've got that all over. And as you can tell, it didn't necessarily take all of the blemishes away, but it did even a lot of them out. And that's what a CC cream is for. It's for the different colors. So what we're going to use for foundation today is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I am in the color 2C3 Fresco, and the C stands for cool. We're just going to go ahead and put this all over. This is my go-to for foundation. I wish it came with a pump, but I love it anyway. So, as my 3-year-old would say, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. So again, we're just going to use our beauty blender to blend that all out. And this is what's going to give us the complete full coverage. That Estee Lauder Double Wear, it is more on the full coverage. It's the first day with my new tongue. I'm just breaking it out. With Estee Lauder, the great thing about them is before they will do a test on you, 3 different spots to tell, warm, cold, and then from there, the computer will tell them what they think would look best on your skin. But the great thing about Estee Lauder is they'll color match you and then They'll color match you with 2 or 3 higher or lighters, depending upon what you like. And they also are amazing because they give you samples to check. And I think I have, here we go. They give you, and that's a good amount of a sample. Now, this was the other color when I was buying the 2C3 Fresco. They gave me this one. Now, their computer said that was my best one. This one, on the other hand, was one that actually looked better with the lighting in Macy's. Once I got home, the computer was right. So I was blessed that since they do that, I knew I was getting at least one or the other because they gave me a sample of this one, which was what compared as the lights in Macy's. They gave me a sample of that one. And then when I wore them a couple of times, because as you see, there's a pretty fair amount, I got to go back and buy the one that I wanted. So I wasn't buying something that wasn't going to look right, you know? So that's one of the things I really do like about Estee Lauder. All right. So moving on, we're going to set our makeup today with Laura Mercier's translucent powder. It's a really nice powder because it's not very heavy. So, you know, it goes on, it glides right on, it sets everything. I love it. For mature women like me, my under eye fine lines, as you can see, I didn't do a concealer underneath my eyes. I didn't need to because the mix of the CC cream and the Estee Lauder Double Wear, it basically covered everything up that I would cover up. But this powder is so nice. It's very, very light, so it doesn't really feel like you have much on your skin, but it doesn't settle into fine lines. All right, now that we have that set, we're going to go on to our eyes. And like I said earlier, everything today is really simple. So I'm keeping all of the products right by your hands. So I'm doing a very, very easy eyes today, very natural, but a little sparkle because every girl wants a little sparkle. I know I do. So I'm going to take my fluffy, fluffy brush, and this is Sephora's brush, and it's number 38. All right, and I'm using NYX, and I'm using this, and it is in the number HS38 Stiletto. But it's a really beautiful base color, so we're just going to take that, and we're going to apply it all over our lid, all over our lid. And you can even get a little crazy with it because it's just our base, and this is, we're not doing much more than this. So go ahead and just get this in all the great crevices. You can add a little more if you just want a little bit more dimension in the eyes, but you don't even have to change the pot that you're using. So that's the great thing. I love this color. This is definitely one of my go-tos when I have to travel or something, and I want my makeup to be very basic. I know, like, going to Florida to see my mother-in-law and family and everything, and I don't want to pack a whole bunch of makeup. This is one color that I can do a lot with bringing maybe just a smaller palette. So next up, we're going to put on our CoverGirl Bedazzled. I love this color, and I've seen this in so many other people's tutorials. They actually use this as a highlighter, and you'll understand why. I'm going to use the same brush I was using, and now we're just going to put this all over. This is just going to go, and I'm not, well, I shouldn't say all over. We're going to put it on our lid. That's it. That's all for our eyes that we're doing. Next up, we're going to use our, this has been in many of my tutorials, the CoverGirl's Peacock Flare. I love this stuff. The formula is amazing. I'm going to have to use this to be able to see. But this look was really aimed towards, you know, able to get up and go, mom. I love this formula. I really do. It's such a beautiful formula. It stays forever. The color is great. There we go. And now let's go ahead and do our eyebrows. As always, Maybelline's Brow Drama is my absolute favorite go-to. It's a almost every one of my videos. It probably isn't everyone because I don't do a lot with my brows. There's not much to do. So, this on. All right, now for the fun part. We're going to go ahead and contour, blush, highlight, all in one single, well, the highlight and the bronze in one palette. One of my favorite palettes is the Tarte's Pro Glow. Now, if any of you have ever seen this, it's like chocolate heaven, but it's not chocolate. It's like it's a gold chocolate. Anyway, the smell of it is absolutely amazing. So, anyway, we're gonna bronze, and with bronze, we're gonna use Sculpt. So this is, like I said, this is one of my favorite palettes ever. I use this palette almost every single time. And again, we're gonna go all the way up, and we're gonna do our 3. Same on the other side. Start up here. Hollows of our cheekbones. Ta-da! All right, so next we're going to go in with highlighter, and we are going in with Strobe. This is my favorite highlighter. As always, when I highlight, I bring it down the bridge of my nose. It just gives your nose a little bit more dimension and doesn't make it as big. Cupid's bow as always. Beautiful. All right, now for our blush, we're going in with one that I love very, very much. Tarte's Verde. So I'm just going to take my eco-friendly blending and bronzing brush. As always, pretty girls, smile. Whoop. Smile, smile, smile. There we go. All right, and for our lips, I'm going in with NYX, and it is SPL 854 Pale Pink. So we're going to go in with that, and we're going to just line our lips. The formula for these is so silky. They glide on with ease. I actually love NYX's, any of their lipsticks. I have tons of them. Most of them, though, are springy and summer. They're more brighter pinks. So when we get closer to that time, I'll start doing tutorials with those colors. So, and I like to put this all over. I truly believe it makes the lipstick last longer. And then for our lippy, it's not a lippy. It's called I have to look this up, a lip tensity. So it's by MAC. I love it. It's such a beautiful, and the color of it is driftwood. Sorry, I'm having to read it off a piece of paper because I couldn't read the bottom of it. So yes, it's a lipsy, and the color is driftwood, and I love it because it's like a tinted chapstick. So you can reapply it constantly, and it really glides like a chapstick. Now you don't even have to honestly line your lips. There are times where I don't. Maybe I'm just running to the grocery store, to Target or something, and I don't want to do a full glam, but I need chapstick. So this is my go-to all the time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, all my pretty girls. And let me know. Don't forget to comment down below and let me know what you guys want to see. Also subscribe, like my videos, and know that every time you guys like one of my videos, my heart gets just a little bit bigger. I love you guys to death. Have a blessed night.